I think you're gonna mislead. It's not. So now let's bring out Tig and Todd with their fancy wireless mics. Where's Tig? Oh, she's right there. She's so little. Huh? NT?
AT&T.
Oh.
That's the joke I told yesterday, and you just switched it. I can't fucking believe you did
No,
that.
mine's totally different. Mine's Verizon.
I know, that's the same.
It's a joke. It's a light joke.
Yeah, I guess I'll go over here.
Can you even get through this? All right, so.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
You want to turn this off just till I get by there? Thank you.
Wow, you were like so mad when you said that.
No, I
You're like
thought
a real
about that
dick
as I
about
was
that.
saying it. I thought it sounded like, fuck you. You want to turn this off while I walk by there, please? Now, let me try it again. I won't overact.
Okay.
If we were removing this, it'd soften it up a little.
Okay.
Hey, could you just do me a favor and turn that off when I walk by so I don't get feedback? Thanks a lot, Steve.
See how much easier that was?
I love you.
Sarah, do they know why we're out here?
No, okay, so,
I felt like I was looking around and seeing some like...
No, they don't. Okay, so I thought like it would be fun to end the show with, I don't want to hold you hostage. And by the way, if you want to go home, we won't be offended. I will probably say something that, feel free to leave. I don't know what time it is. I don't want to hold you hostage. I don't want to make this late, but I just thought, wouldn't it be cool? I said this before a little bit. If you have questions or comments or anything, that we can just be loosey-goosey with the crowd and like really talk to you, like at the beginning when I like wanted to talk to you guys and not just go into material. So now there's a chance to do that and be loosey-goosey.
And the more earnest the question, the better.
Yeah, don't try to be funny because I promise you're not.
I have a question over here, Sarah. Sir, don't grab the mic.
Tig doesn't like anyone talking to her.
Excuse me, but do you...
Todd, come on.
That bit didn't work last night.
Go on.
Sir, did you really beg Matt Damon? Because I really believe that song.
I didn't really bed Matt Damon, which was an adorable way to clean that up. I met him for like 3 hours that day that we shot. So I'm gonna answer that earnestly because, did you mean that as a joke or were you really wanting to know if I fucked Matt Damon?
He really wanted...
I remember being a fan of people and like thinking like, if I ever met this person, I'm gonna say this or whatever. Like if I meet Robin Williams, I'm gonna say like, hey, you're Mork from Mork. And I did do that when I was in 8th grade and I met him once in a comedy club in San Francisco. But now I know that everybody you came across probably went, hey, you're Mork from Mork. Yeah. And it really is like nice when people are like, yeah, because everybody thinks they're the first person to say that, ask me if I'm fucking Matt Damon. And it's totally awesome that that video became popular and I should be so appreciative, but I feel like going, I've never heard that before, that's so funny. But that's the asshole part of me. That's completely what I would ask me if I was like younger and I was like, oh, if I ever met Sarah Silverman, I'd ask her if she was fucking Matt Damon.
Sir, what side of Sarah do you want to answer that question?
Oh, he's laughing, I'm so glad.
Yeah, he's a good sport.
We have a young lady over here with a question.
Hi, I was wondering if I could...
That's funny. See, I laughed.
All right, sorry.
I actually did laugh.
Where do you get your fashion inspiration? I happen to know that I don't have great style. I try to, probably my mom, actually. Who I try to, when I feel like I've got a nice outfit, I feel like I'm dressed like my mom, because I feel like she puts herself together nice, but first of all, I can't really dress up because when I do, I look like a transvestite, and it's good to know that about yourself. But I will say, I was hanging out with my 3 best girlfriends, Tig, Kulop, and Chelsea, and I finally admitted that when I went to the Emmys one year, I was nominated for an Emmy. Thank you. And I got to design my own dress. Is this going to be a good story? All right. So this fancy place, Badgley Mishka, Badgley Mishka. They were like, we're gonna make you a dress. I mean, I was so excited. I knew I liked royal blue. I wanted to look like a princess. So they make a dress, but they're in New York and I'm in LA, so they send like a tailor and he'll do all the tweaks, like whatever I want him to do. And by the end, I thought the dress was incredible, but apparently it looked like a really bad Ren Fair, and it looked like a house. And because it had a corset, but I told the guy, you know what? Let the corset out a little because it's gonna be a long night and I wanna be comfortable. But the truth is, corsets are supposed to be uncomfortable. There aren't boyfriend corsets. And I looked like a huge blueberry house. But, and then when I admitted it to my friends, they all started laughing because they all felt that way and they didn't know that I knew. Oh, but the funny thing is, Badgley Mishka took their name off the dress. And then I was like, when they broke the news to me, I was like, good, because you did all the work. This guy, he had I don't know, he's a foreign guy. The tailor at the time, Yuli Mosk was his name. I go, good, now I can say when people ask, I'll say, this was designed by Yuli Mosk. And the guy, now that I look back, I remember he was just kind of like, yay. All right.
With a period at the end of yay.
Yeah, it was a yay with a nice callback.
Make sure when you have a question to keep your hand up, so because people will put their hand up and then put it down, and then I don't remember because there's more than 10 people.
That was
here.
too long of an answer. I'm sorry.
Question over here.
I have a two-part question. First of all, did you give up on the Fiji water? And second, will you be taking a bong rip after the show?
Well, to answer number one, you know, that Fiji water thing was just because that was the water company that gave us free water for that movie. It wasn't, I'm not really into Fiji water, it's just water. But I do like glass bottles. And then after the show, I'll probably take a puff of pop. Because I don't drink, and I like to have a puff of pop. But not a bomb.
Was that a two-part question?
It was a two-part question.
Did you answer both parts?
I did.
All right, my side, there will be no two-part questions. I felt that was disrespectful. Tig, obviously, it does not have her people under control. Sir, what would you like to ask? One part. I'll hold the mic. You can hold the mic.
I don't care, man.
You don't care? I'm trying to be nice.
One part question, Sarah. For
Yeah.
one, I'm all kinds in love with you.
Say what?
Oh yeah, all kinds.
You're all kinds of in love with me?
Oh yeah, all kinds.
Gay
Two,
kind.
I know, the
gotta-
gay kind. That's funny. Tig said that. You're very sexy, but you're way too clean and well-kept to be straight.
I am a one-legged braille transcribing cancer survivor. How does that get you?
But do you like girls?
All kinds.
People think you're too
And I'm a
legged.
little drunk.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prove it.
All right, my one-part question is,
Okay.
you seem to have an uncanny ability to make reporters that are unfamiliar with your work look like complete asses without them even noticing.
What do you mean?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't recite their names because I'm not that familiar
Right.
with the news reporters, but like, the first thing they always say is, oh, you're so pretty, and you're like, oh yeah, yeah. Like, without them even noticing, you make them look like a complete fucking ass clown. And they seem to have no recognition of this. I'm just wondering if any of the reporters have ever called you out after an interview and just been like, look, I had to play my role, such and such, you know.
No.
Really?
No. No, they...
They don't notice at all.
No,
She
I
said
don't know.
no.
I think
Yeah,
it's really
ass clown.
obvious in the first 30 seconds. You're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you don't know my work. You're sitting here interviewing me. You have no idea the body, like, and
You're just super, like, observant. You have got a superpower, like, maybe your chemotherapy gave you a superpower.
what are you doing after the show? I got all kinds of future I can tell you.
Really?
I think I know what he's talking about. I know the feeling. He has a question in his head. I'm not going to try either because I'll do a bad job.
Todd's high.
Are you high, Todd?
I am a little bit.
From the joint that the stranger gave us?
Yeah, I know you were scared to smoke that last night.
I wasn't scared.
He seemed like a nice guy.
You didn't even see him.
Oh, how did I get it then?
It was given to
You
the
were high.
road
Oh, that's
manager.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's good.
it's all right.
I have a question over here.
Who's that?
Hi, Sarah.
Look up.
Okay, I like that. I was wondering, could me and my friend here share that puff with you after the show?
It sounds like he already got one.
It'll be our Shabbat puff.
I know it's cool that I'm open about smoking pot, but it's not like I'm a stoner. I don't drink. I like to have a little puff as a treat. It's not my identity. It is my world.
All right, I have a guy with a question right over here, then I'll go right up there. Because I don't want you people to be like, they didn't come back here with the money.
Okay, this isn't a particularly funny question, but
Thank you.
okay, but you like Lost, right? So
We have to go back to the island.
what do you think of the last episode? It was absolutely like horrible.
No, I liked it.
Did you get all emotional when you watched it? And you started crying halfway through, and then at the end you were like, "Oh, I was really completely let down by what I just saw." Like,
I think you're describing your experience.
yeah.
I liked it, but then when I was defending it to someone who didn't like it, all these other questions came up that I realized weren't answered and annoyed me. But I love that shot of Jack and Vincent the dog. Oh. There's
All right.
such a hole in my heart.
There's a question here.
Yes, Sarah. I was a huge fan of the Comedy Central show right here.
Oh, hi.
Do you recognize me?
That's Officer
do.
Tid.
This is Officer Tiff.
What?
He called me Officer Tiff. Next question.
It's
Sorry, I
Officer
was
Tig.
puffing out my cheeks the same way you say pussy. Sorry.
Officer Tig.
I was wondering, are Brian Posehn and Steve G an actual gay couple?
It's actually AG, which most people don't know how to pronounce. It's Steve AG. And they are not a gay couple. Brian is married with a child, and Steve likes those suicide girls.
There's a guy here with a question.
Well, your show is obviously really funny. What do we as fans have to do to get that show back on the air? Because that was
You have to get a time machine and then have watched it.
That was
While it was on its first airing and not on TiVo. Which is not how anyone watches TV.
How did he not learn from the other question if you were fucking Matt Damon? If Steve and Brian were actual gay lovers? I don't have a sense of humor.
Speaking of gay, the other day I saw you on The View, and I don't know if it was just my impression, but I felt like Elizabeth Hasselbeck was really into you from that show.
She really liked something I said, and we bonded, and I think she's trying to be like liberal friendly,
But
which
what I
she
would-
is being, I find.
The question I was going to ask.
Yes, she finger popped me.
No, what's your funniest or best celebrity story?
Well, that's what Kathy Griffin does best. She's so good at that stuff, but I don't have a really good, do I have a good celebrity story? Right before The View, I just told Tig this actually. No, I just told Todd this.
We're interchangeable.
Today, because he's asked me if I ever met Barbara Walters, and as you know, I have, because I've been on The View a bunch with her, but I did see her at a wedding, and I thought I was being all badass because I was going out to smoke a joint with some other people, and I passed by her table, and I go, "Hey Barbara, we're gonna go smoke weed," like that, and she took my hand and she said, "Your mother must be so proud." And I was like, oh, and she got me, so it was so cool. It was like the coolest thing she could have said.
Okay, question over here.
In reality, what are 3 of your favorite things?
Ice cream, dry sheets, and jelly beans. Tig Notaro, Todd Glass, and Nerds Rope. And Any Law and Order and Damages. Damages is my new Lost.
Hi. I just wanted to say hi. I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut.
That's where my mom's from.
I know. I knew your mom and your Aunt Martha and your grandparents.
Really? Did you go to St. Margaret's?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I knew Goldie and Herman.
Oy, those are my grandparents. Goldie, who is like a very like fancy lady who I think like escaped the Holocaust and then kind of became classist in a weird way. Got old and demented, lost teeth, ended up in the same nursing home as my other Nana, who they were like arch rivals, and then almost got kicked out of the nursing home for kicking. So that's where life can lead you.
Question over here.
When you wrote for Saturday Night Live, what was a skit that didn't make it that you were really proud of and hoped that would be on the air?
Well, it's weird because none of the sketches I wrote just by myself ever got on, and for a while I was like, I'm like Larry David, none of my sketches got on. And then like recently, when I was writing this book, I looked at all my old sketches and they're terrible. But there was one I kind of liked. Phil Hartman had seen me do stand-up and he said, hey, you write something for me and you to do together. And he was so nice, you know, and because I was a nothing there. I was like the lowest rung of low, and then that was it. And so I wrote this sketch that we were both houseflies and how houseflies only live for 24 hours, and he was at the end of his life and I was still young, and a dog, like a life-sized, you know, dog comes in and takes a shit, and then he's like, go, get it. Enjoy your life, you're young. And I always thought it would be a cool sketch, and it didn't get on.
All right, I have one question, and then this gentleman has a question. Mine is being serious. Where's Tig? Every time somebody asks a question, I can't find.
I'm over here, Todd.
Oh, there you go. I always look where the PA system is.
I know. I keep thinking you're both in the
I'm
monitors.
running around working my little guts out.
Yeah.
Don't let us hold you hostage again. We'll probably soon on a big laugh we'll wrap it up or something, but
Tig, are you selling
we could go on forever, so if you have to pee, if you have to go, you just go ahead. We've had a nice time.
Wait, Sarah, Todd has a question for
Yeah, Tig, I know this has nothing to do with the show, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to Sarah.
what?
You're
No,
certainly
no,
a nice person.
Yeah.
Tig, are you selling anything after the show, or a t-shirt or something like that?
Yeah, I am. I'm selling t-shirts.
What are they? No, what are they?
Yeah, I'm selling 2 different t-shirts. One of them says no moleste, and one of them says si moleste.
I have to say, I have one myself.
What are they, about $50 each?
Like 20.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Only
Sarah?
20? One bill?
It doesn't make sense. I don't know how the hell she can let him go for 20.
Doesn't the guy on the 20 look like John Lithgow? Jefferson? Hey, Tig, but what about those t-shirts? Like, yeah, there's guy t-shirts and people always go, oh, you can sleep in it. But I like a woman's shaped t-shirt.
Got those too.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. Welcome to Detroit. Appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
I'm not black, but I am Mexican, so you do have some colored folks.
Oh.
I wanted to say that my girlfriend and I, we saw the movie Funny People, and we really enjoyed your imitation of vagina lips with your mouth.
Ooh.
When you did it to Britney Spears too, that was...
Thank you for adding that. That would have not.
But my question for you is, did you get a good chance to meet Eminem on set? And if so, what'd you think?
I didn't. He was shooting like later that day, even though it was the same scene, but I have met him once, and he seems very nice. Oh, he's from Detroit! Woo! I lived 8 miles.
So is Bob Seger and Madonna. Iggy Pop. Who else is from here? Is it
Kiss?
Iggy Pop from here?
Is Kiss from here?
Erica Strada's from here. Nah, I'm just fucking around.
Okay, I have a question up here.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
What was it like on the set just during rehearsal of Mr. Show, one of my favorite shows ever of all time? What was that
It was awesome. It was because we were all friends. I learned a lot when I did my show later. And of course, there's a lot of people from Mr. Show on that show. Like just to surround yourself with friends and have a good time. You know, I mean, they would just call us and to do anything, and you know, we just like steal locations. And I mean, I was just acting in it, but it was really fun. I remember that time was whenever we were not shooting, they had Nintendo 64 007 where you could play 4 people, and that's when I fell in love with that. And also we had a good time with each other. Especially when we did the, this is gonna go on, but the Jesus Christ Superstar takeoff with Jack Black, like before anybody knew who Jack Black was. And we all just spent like the hottest day in the middle of the desert, and it was so fun. There you go. That wasn't exciting, I know.
I think it's our turn over here. Sir, what is your question?
We have a walking hand raise.
Seriously, I'm not being disrespectful. I would like the security to check the guy for any sharp objects, but then I would love to get measures. Nothing, people? You fucking
I thought it was great. Hey, you got a microphone. I'm not going to piss on you. Comedy.
Will you piss on him?
Well, I mean, not
For
right.
$75?
Do I have to do it in front of everybody?
No, just like...
You know he's pissing on me, by the way. I'm not, the whole crowd, you never perked up so much. Oh, is he letting people piss on him for $75? Oh, I get it. Tig sells shirts. Todd lets people piss on him for $75. You know, Tig might sell 15 shirts, but he lets 2 people piss on him. Fuck, he's got $150. It's his pocket cash.
Comedy writing question. What's the secret to just a killer Holocaust joke?
I think it has to be more funny than it is sad. And that's it. Right?
That is the truth. Okay.
Question over here.
It's a great area.
Hey, Sarah, back here. Can you see me?
No, she can't.
Aw,
I
damn.
don't even know where Tig is.
I just wanted to know what your favorite episode was recording for the Sarah Silverman program.
What was the question?
What
was your favorite episode recording for the Sarah Silverman program? Like, what was more fun? Like, the funnest episode recording?
The funnest episode recording?
Filming?
What was your favorite episode of the Sarah Silverman program? It was a show you and I were on. You were the star of it.
I did 6 guest appearances on that show, I should say.
Todd, you did 2.
Shut up. It felt like 6. That doesn't even make sense, but it had the right rhythm.
Todd played man. Maybe the one when I fall in love with Officer Tig and decide I'm a lesbian. And then my sister Laura makes a joke and I go, as a lesbian, I resent that laughter and all laughter. Something like that.
Sarah, I'm Todd Glass with the CBS affiliate in Rancho Cucamonga. We have a gentleman over here that wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
Sarah, I got one question nobody seemed to ask you, and I think you did a great job tonight. I don't want to offend you, but are you really a fat fucker?
What does that mean? Am I really a fat?
Fat fucker.
I like chubby guys.
I thought that's why you broke up with Jimmy Kimmel or something and got skinny.
No, he got skinny after we broke.
I saw this.
We both did. I think we both lost like 11 pounds after we broke up.
The question stands.
I do like a man that has a little. I like a man that has a less fit body than me. Ultimately, I think that's what it comes down to, though. The man I'm seeing now is thin, and I'm not positive he can lift me, which is disconcerting.
I'm up in the balcony now.
How'd you do that, Tig?
I don't know.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Shoemaker. I'm awesome. And I just want to know, I read an article the other day on Yahoo that Detroit was rated the angriest city in USA. And as a new resident here, I find it to be really friendly, and I just want to know, what are your impressions? Do you think?
Yes, Sarah, are they angry?
Great question. Shut the fuck up. No, I thought everyone seems nice. Oh, that's not a good joke. What's happening up there? Next big laugh.
So you got a question over here?
Ryan? People must have to pee.
What is your name,
Although I
ma'am?
kind of want to punish these two and make them stay late.
We have a young lady over here with a question, Sarah.
Hi, you're a little tig.
Look at me. We were wondering if you could do your most Jewy impression of your mother.
Here's the caveat in that. My mom is Jewish, but as this woman over here will tell you, not Jewy. Another Jew who grew up in a town, I mean, she went to St. Margaret's School. She talks like Frasier or something. She says, when, where? She's not a typical Jewish sounding mother, but I will dance for you a little. Yaggle, bagel, bagel. No, she's not Jewy. I wish I could. Maybe I have done impressions of my mom, like where it seems Jewy, but that's just like a step and fetch it kind of. I feel that that's what you want-ishness.
Question up here in the balcony.
So, hey, you're Dana's mom, right? Hi, good to see you. I see your red sweater.
Question up here in the balcony.
So clearly this question and answer portion has gone south. So I just want to say, Logan, Chris, Holly, Jared, you guys ready to go?
Oh, awesome! You are gonna be so psyched you did that, Tamara.
Oh my God, that was so
She showed us so much.
God.
Why would you raise your hand for that? I said fucking go. I don't care if you stay at all. Ugh, I want to act like I don't care. Good, go. What a cunt.
I wish I was.
What a fucking cunty thing to do. Weird.
I wish I was. I think not that Tig should have done it differently, but I think if I was up there, I don't have the self-control sometimes. I would have gotten that fucking mic back and fucking hit her over the head with it, then shoved it up her ass. I would have got all that done. She might have run, but I'd fucking get her. And then I'd give me the fucking mic.
All right, I have another question up here that seems normal.
I'm not allowed to hold the microphone.
I know Tig likes to hold the mic.
Sarah, my name is Kendall, and I'd like to ask you what your favorite food is.
Keep in mind, this woman has been following me around the whole theater, going, Tig, oh my God, I have a question, Tig! And I thought it was gonna be like mind-blowing. So what is your favorite food, Sarah?
I like fried eggs with a toasted bagel and cream cheese, and I like Nerd's Rope.
That's the same as her.
Hey Sarah, one quick question over here. I figured this one would be good for a laugh. Did you see the Trump roast and did you see the situation bomb? And why did they put him on that show? Just the bomb?
I didn't see it, but I heard a bunch of it on Howard Stern, and it was so funny, but it does bother me that they put the situation on the dais so people can fuck with him and make fun of him, but don't let him in on the joke and like let him roast with some jokes that somebody wrote for him. It's like as if like anybody can do it, you know? It just was like, it takes it down a peg for me. Not a funny answer, but it came from my heart. It's okay.
All right. I have an idea. Maybe do a song.
And then we'll just end it?
Yeah, it'd be fun to end with a song.
See what this guy's question is, and then I'll just do a song, and then the show will be over. What's your You were an asshole to me before. First you were nice, and then I can't remember what you did, but I made a mental note. You did something shitty. What did you do? You remember. No, that's not it. What is it? Boring.
Sarah, hello. My name is Tamer.
Tamer?
Yep.
Are you Indian?
Egyptian.
Sexy.
And I would like to know if you could make out with anybody in Hollywood, male or female, be honest, who would it be? Myself included.
I'll make out with you a little bit. Dry. He was cute, wasn't he? He was like a Todd Berry-ish.
Seemed like a very nice gentleman.
Where are you going?
This has been driving me fucking nuts all night.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have taken it with you when you took your notes.
Oh, they never...
I have to pee. I'm starting to see people like drift mentally. But it was kind of fun for a little while. Sometimes the Q&As like really get on fire and they're on a roll and it's like better than the show half. Sometimes they're not. But if I could make out with anyone in Hollywood, it'd be that Egyptian guy right there. That was a special something. You know, a lot of people try to be funny. And they do these stupid Q&A things, and they want to say something funny, they want to make some sort of impression. Even if it's mean, it's like some sort of connection in some way. And I understand that too. I really wanted to like talk to people about them, like, oh, it's so cool we talked about that guy and his problem at his job. Sometimes it's not that way, and it's okay. But I have to say, this Egyptian guy, he didn't ask a funny question, he didn't try to be funny, but he had a pacing and that je ne sais quoi about him. I bet he could do comedy, he probably is a comedian. He's not being a dick about it. He's just cool. Tig, what's the song you wanted me to end with? It's really short. Oh, this is the nursing. This is a song I like to sing at nursing homes. Can you blow your own nose? Can you tie your own shoe? If you have Velcro ones, would you even know what to do? When you make good duty, is it in your pants? Or trousers as they said in the day? Are you mad because your grandson is gay? Is it a bummer that your pubes are all gray? When you clear your throat, is it really disgusting? Does it go on for hours and miles? You're gonna die soon, you're gonna die soon. It's not cold in here, you're just dying. You're gonna die soon, you're gonna die soon. You in the back, you are dying.